So, welcome to Voices, I guess, somewhere other than the wilderness, where we have a little side session today, with not only three of our regular crew, but a guest player.
Yay!
Hello.
Woo!
I am the guest player.
Mainly because I should have known better than to end a session in combat. And also, Mother's Day or something like that.
Whatever.
Something.
Oh, right.
Mine's already happened. You guys are just late.
So, right now, we join our different heroes from the Coast of Jor, the pirate and scoundrel capital of Mome. Here we have the ships, the bays are filled with the ships of the Crusader, rapidly moving towards their launch. However, with the increased Crusader presence, has also been the increase of chaotic cults. And in fact, there has been many, many bounties on finding out more about said cults and unraveling them, stopping them before things go terribly, terribly bad. We join four people who, in some way, have found their way to a party that is theorized to be a part of said cult activity, and I didn't know if they were all working together at the start, so I just set them up assuming that they weren't. Why don't you all introduce yourself?
Okay. I am playing Fenrir the Fang Finnegan, part of a set of triplets related, unfortunately, to the already known from the main campaign Fizz Finnegan, the Awesomancer. Fenrir has followed a much more interesting career path, and instead of becoming a thief, he went the more direct route and has become a pirate.
Alright.
And on that note, I am playing the felonious Ferris Finnegan, who is technically Fenrir's younger brother by like 2 seconds, and as kind of hinted at, very much went the direct thief route, and has lived quite the interesting life that I'm sure we will not be able to delve into at this time.
Well, I guess we're going in order, so... Amaryllia, Lilliana, Magnolia, Gladiolus, LaFleur, the 13th.
Amaryllia, Lilliana, Magnolia, Gladiolus, LaFleur the 13th. Also known as the glittering guillotine of Gardenia, also known as Leah, also known as, oh god, please just call me Leah. She is a sort of princess of the sometimes kingdom of Gardenia. It kind of depends on who's in power at the time. She is the twin brother of a prince with an equally ridiculous name that I won't bother with. Her role is actually, as princess, is to be the, well, nice lady in court, and also judge, jury, and executioner of crimes against the royal family.
And last but not least...
I am Lyssa Elissia, an Ockby admiral of her own fleet of ships. Just because a fleet of ships happen to be the same size that she is, does not make them any less of a fleet, nor her any less of an admiral.
Fleet of dinghies, or...
Like, no, actually, physically, they are less.
Like, if you pull up her character sheet, you will see an image.
It is her fleet. They are her babies.
Yeah.
She's playing a bard character that's sort of reskinned as an admiral. So I get to try and be a supportive character instead of an annihilating character, which will be an interesting change for me.
I know, right?
Ask, not to
I get to be one of the
games,
good guys!
but I have to ask, does that mean that Alyssa doesn't have a separate little boat for bath time? Or does she
What are
just
you
use
implying?
one of the little fleet boats? Well, I'm just saying, if you're an admiral and you have flying boats, do you have a little bath boat?
You're not trying to compare me to a rubber ducky, are you?
No, not you, though that was the joke I was leading up to. So thank you for stealing it. But I mean, do you have a little bath boat, too?
No! No.
Does she look like a duck
Shame.
person to you? Racist.
Yeah, they're more
Tell me
puffin
about
people.
it.
They all look a little similar to me, I'm sorry.
I can't believe you!
Oh, right.
Playing-
So,
I'm not playing a half elf in this run, so I can't not be racist. Sorry. Wait, I can't. I'm not immune from it. There.
no, you're a human. We know humans have never been racist in the history of... I can't even
Of
fucking
all
finish
humanity.
that. Alright, one of you, I'm going to assume it's the glittering guillotine, has cornered a pirate bodyguard and clearly a oracle touch sorcerer. The sorcerer who you believe is the best lead we all have to finding out if this party is actually, a front for cult orgies. But they have pretty much already drawn their weapons and are on the attack. So let's roll for initiative and do the tutorial battle.
So
Okay.
charming anybody isn't going to happen at this point.
No.
Do we roll icon relationship?
Oh, yes. Let us roll our icon relationships first.
Oh hey, I rolled something other than a 1.
Me too.
I just roll both of them just cause it's just a thing.
Alright.
Wait, who rolled an 8?
I guess I did.
Alright, 5. Conflicted Dragon. Conflicted Prince of Shadows.
Oh my god, I rolled a 6. No, it rolled 2d6, and I got a 6 out of that, which means I rolled 3 3s. Thank you, Icon System in 13th Age. You fucked me over once again.
Actually, wait. Yeah, what did I roll?
You got a
wait,
proper
wait.
6.
How do
No,
I
I
get
got-
an 8 out of that?
I got 1. Then the next one was a 5 and a 1.
Yeah, you got 1 6, and then a 5, and then a 1.
Alright.
Wait, did I?
Yes, you have a conflicted dragon mistress and a complicated dragon mistress and a emperor success. All right. Anybody who did not, oh god damn it! Anybody who did not get one, pick one to take a complicated success for.
Does a 3 count as complicated?
Well, no, as in is if you did not pull, if nothing pulled a die, which neither Alyssa nor Fenrir pulled a one. Just pick one of your relationships to have a
Give me a complicated Prince of Shadows. Since I have 2.
I misspelled Emperor again.
Let's go with Lich King. Although, will that being normally positive be? Does that?
No, that doesn't affect it. It's you now have a success with complications rather than just a straight success.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, and let's roll our initiative.
What?
Roll initiative. Aha! Wait. That was a weird error.
The error just means that it can't put it on the track.
Yeah, so...
Because I didn't have my guy selected.
If you highlight your token, then you put a...
And those are going to be the best rolls that you guys have for the rest of the night.
I shouldn't have been able to roll that.
Well, it's like, what, Dex plus character level?
Am I not? Oh.
Yeah,
I wasn't adding level.
It's Dex, character level, and D20.
Oh, for some reason I thought you didn't add your level to that.
Well,
In
let's
that
do it
case,
for all
yeah.
of us.
Can I, like, not go first?
Yeah, you can delay if you want.
Okay.
You can delay and argue with me about who goes to the door.
Yeah.
Alright, who am I missing? There
Looks
we
like
go.
it's up to the ladies to get things done.
So
And-
nothing's changed.
And then we've got... 17. Why did I give these things initiatives that I don't have buttons for? That one did. Oh, right. Descending. Perfect. Alright, so we are doing a delay! So, Lily, or whatever I'm supposed to call you, you're up first.
Leah. Or Lily. Or that one.
No, Lily's gonna get confusing for 3 out of 5 of us. Leah it is.
Lissy, Lily, la 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 la.
What? No Lily then? Leah?
Leah.
Leilu?
Leah, it's your turn.
Leilu,
Okay.
multipass.
Leia.
I guess since I've seen them already drawing their weapons, I will comically take out my ridiculously sized sparkle axe. And run the fuck up and attack them.
But I'll do it while saying, excuse me, it would be really nice if you'd stop being such meanies.
It's quite the battle cry.
I
Alright.
haven't started raging yet, that's why.
Alright. Who are you running up against?
Oh, just one in front.
Okay. Yeah, wow, that's not a small amount of damage. That soundly hits.
You should be nicer!
And feel free to position yourself wherever you approach from. Alright. And engaged. Alright. The Felonious, Ferris Finnegan.
So,
You're in a dark room with your brother. There is a door and a window.
go north.
It's uncomfortable.
You might be eaten by a grue.
So I can hear things going on next
Yes.
door, I'm sure.
Yes, you can.
Let's kick this door open.
For some reason, you just hear chimes, like sparkly chimes, before a thump.
Alright.
Excuse me, who says you get to use the door first?
Look, I was in front,
I'm
I gotta
the
use the
older
door
brother.
first.
I get to go first.
Look, this isn't a contest. There's nobody here to
It's
impress.
a door, that's what it is. I know
That's-
it's not a contest, I can see that.
Yeah, and I'm in front of it.
Yes, but you should let me go first.
Yeah, no.
Why not?
What? Why should I?
I let you go first when you were bored.
Yeah. That's the only one you get. Look, I let Fizz go first once, and you know what happened to him.
Can we not talk about him right now? Seriously, why does every discussion have to talk about him? He has enough ego problems as is, and we always bring him up. Can we just not talk about that?
Yeah, and I'm gonna open this door.
All right.
Open the damn door then. Fine. I'll go through the window.
All right.
There's the damn window.
You said you're kicking open the door?
Oh, wait, is this the door that swings out?
Yeah.
Damn.
Let's say it is. Kick open the door.
Okay.
Let's get a strength. Let's get a strength-based background check.
I'm just too busy arguing. Let's see. I don't know if I could use my sibling rivalry to help bolster this kick.
Oh, this is 100% where you use that background.
But
Oh,
not
Lord,
very
no.
loud.
Aww.
All right.
Let me do it, we'd be through already. But no, you had to take the door, big man.
Okay.
You can
Just hear this thud from the other side.
I don't think you understand.
You get the door open. You kick it open, but you don't notice this barrel right here. So it kind of tips over, and as you step out, you kind of stumble and slip. So you can't move to engage.
Oh, well, hello.
But you burst onto the scene.
Fenrir just
Put this
shakes
barrel
his head.
here.
What's in the barrel?
It's
Fish heads.
fish heads.
Okay.
New boots.
All right. So what is that is your move action. What is your standard action?
Oh. Smoke bomb. And I will try to shadow walk if I can. Or that's a move action, isn't it?
Yes, you need to pretty much.
Use that as a standard. Can I use that as a standard?
Let me. It says in the rules you have to declare Shadow Walk before you take your move action.
Okay, fair enough.
So you kick open the door weakly, you slide on fish heads, and then you go smoke bomb?
I can't move to engage, but I could probably like fling something at these.
Yeah, you have a basic range attack, or do you have?
I've got a fancy range attack.
Oh!
I've got a flying blade, as it were.
Yeah.
So, and they are engaged.
Yes, these two are engaged.
So I can apply my sneak attack. Assuming I don't roll a 1 again. At the lunk here.
All right. So your roll was. You rolled a 14, which is even, so you do get to apply your sneak attack.
So as I slide across these fish heads, I'm going to reach for a dagger and just huck it at the lunk.
All right. It soundly just thunks into his head, and he falls down dead.
Oh, what did I miss?
And
Man!
The Prophecy Touch Sorcerer is kind of backing up and is just pretty much in the situation of it's like, no, you can't stop this, you can't stop it. It just launches a two-handed like fistful of lightning right at Leah. And that versus PD 25.
Holy shit.
it's like I wouldn't have to look at my stats to find.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
He
hits.
is above 20, you're scary as fuck.
14. Alyssa, it's your turn. Through the window, you can spy a man who just nearly tripped on some fish heads, as well as and then immediately killed a man.
I'm gonna say that I have been trying really hard to find out about these guys. I have been all over town. I have walked my little tiny paddled feet all over this goddamn town, only to see these two lunkheads through the window confront the two people that I've been chasing for this whole time. And I'm gonna do something about it now. So, right. So a standard action to come through the door.
Okay. There is nothing in the way of this door, so you can open the door.
Nothing in the way. So I can open the door.
You don't have quite enough move to engage, but
No. But can I take a bardic action now? Is that something that I can do?
what are you attempting to? What are you going to use?
Could I use I mean, admittedly, these two have, like, sort of messed up my plans, but I don't exactly want to see them fail either, because that guy just threw something really scary at the woman. So, shall I try for a stay strong?
Well, see, the way that those work is they only trigger when you make a basic melee attack.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
So, can I come in and then do I just stick around for a couple of seconds to make sure they don't kill this guy, or?
Yeah, you can.
You could also, ask us not to.
You can also do that. You can use while it won't trigger your melee attacks. You could use your bardic abilities. You could use your long range cannons.
Oh.
Which would just be
So I can use fire the cannon.
You can't use fire the cannons. You can use your basic ranged attack.
Basic ranged attack.
Not those cannons, the other ones. The other cannons.
I probably shouldn't attack the other two, should I? Even though technically that's what I want to do.
Let's not start infighting already.
Do it!
That just gets too messy,
Wait,
doesn't
already? Did you miss the whole thing with the door?
Wait! Don't kill him! I need him! I need him alive! If you can only wound him, then I will stay out of your way, but just try and wound him.
But
he's being a big meanie head.
Fenrir hears none of this because he's on the other side of the thing.
alright.
I sure would like to find out more about this cult that poses a threat to my kingdom, though. So, okay.
Alright. Will you make your ranged attack?
No, I'll leave it for the moment.
Alright.
Until I can engage sort of more close combat, if needs be.
Man who heard none of that. It's your turn.
Aha! Weapons drawn, dicey maneuver through the window if you don't mind, sir.
Yes, please.
Do you mind if I cha-cha-cha through the window?
You can cha-cha-cha through the window, so you can take your dexterity and the +2 for the...
Roll the 3.
Luckily you have a... You get through pretty much as expected, but you take 6 damage.
Of course.
There were splinters
Aha!
on those
I
crates.
roll up just shards of glass sticking into me.
Yeah. And you can move to engage.
Stop, criminal scum! The one!
Real smooth.
Wow!
You guys are winning on entrances today.
Your sword swings but gets caught in this window as it shatters.
Aha!
You've broken 2 windows.
That's my plan all along. Could you tell?
Alright, but he takes 8
He's actually a vampire.
He takes 8 miss damage. Alright.
It's funny, because I can't even use my racial to reduce it by 1 to get an even roll. Because then I would have rolled a 0.
It is...
But I will miss him to death, by God!
Alright. Esports die is at 1.
I'd be like, this is your last chance to, hold on. This is your last chance to confess everything, and then we will give you a reduced sentence.
You just hear a kind of guttural "Ever!" He's starting to froth at the mouth with a prophecy-induced madness from using that spell.
Oh well. Smash is smash.
Oh god, 2 weeks worth of work down the tubes.
Oh, crap.
Oh, that was a crit.
Yup. That is a crit.
Well, you weren't kidding.
Alright.
Oops, indeed.
Well, you split him in twain.
Oh.
As the axe kind of goes through, you can kind of see as the wounds are forming, little tendrils and tentacles kind of pop out, revealing somebody who was not quite human in the first place.
No shit!
You can see that the body is rapidly sizzling.
Oh, I guess I would back the fuck up from that then.
Not in
Quite normal.
Not in an explosive way, but if you want to search the body, it will be destroyed soon.
Quick,
Oh.
we need some ventilation. He runs over and breaks the
Where is it?
I guess I would look quickly at the body and see if there is anything that's not being dissolved into a lump.
You see
See if
a
anything of value.
Alyssa pushes her way through their legs. And it's just like, no! Where is
Alright.
it? Scrambling through the ashes.
I will get a. Let's see. I'm gonna say let's do a dexterity-based background check to rapidly pick through the body.
I mean,
You mean what?
Yeah, I got nothing.
I can find the evidence before
Alyssa.
you can, Ferris.
Unless,
No, I can't.
unless,
yeah.
glittering guillotine also means that my job is as a detective.
If you want to go with that, let's go.
Okay.
Because you're so used to picking people's pockets. Goddamn thief.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, sir.
And
Built my science project when I was in 3rd grade.
Alyssa, did you want
We
to
were both
roll
in
on
third
this as
grade.
well?
I know we were both in 3rd grade.
It was a group project,
Oh, you stole it. Was it a group project? Forget.
according to me. It was.
God damn you. Had to go to summer school that year.
All right, I'm going to say that
How much that sucked?
that Ferris grabs a scroll just before it's about to dissolve.
Yay!
Well. What do we have here?
God damn it.
I don't know, what do we have?
Unrolling the scroll, you see various runes, patterns, devices for what looks like a ritual, as well as a map of the city with numerous similar scroll markations on different places, including one at the building you are at now.
Oh. Well,
You
I
see
know where
that?
I'm off to next.
Yeah. You see that generally from this you'd actually need a little bit of space to pull off such a big ritual circle. Space that you don't quite remember seeing at the party itself. But you do momentarily remember that there was a downstairs to this tavern.
Oh.
We're in a tavern?
What?
Well, not right here. You were in an alleyway behind a tavern.
I can't see! She jumps up and down trying to look over his
Like
shoulder.
holding it above and like
No, I
leaning
need to
around so
see.
she can.
You
You're
don't
welcome to share
understand. Her little head wings flap.
I'm gonna roll it up and then like hold it behind my back. How much is this worth to you?
No, you don't understand. You do not understand. You need to understand what I am trying to tell you here. This is important. You have no idea what you have in your
it
hand.
sounds important.
I can translate that. You're going to have to let me see it.
I mean...
Come on, Ferris, we have things to do. Come along!
No.
Time to go!
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry about the, let's just go take care of that.
Excuse me.
Yes?
God, siren song!
I'm also been looking for these really mean cult people, and you just found something. It would be really nice if you would help me find more by giving that to me.
But it's mine. I found it.
You saw what I just did to that guy, right?
I did.
She is pretty good with an axe, Ferris.
I am on a noble
better than you.
mission to... I'm on a noble
wound
mission
me, sir.
to eliminate the threat against the royal kingdom of Gardenia, and you are holding evidence that would help do that.
The whole kingdom of Gardenia, be willing to, depart with some of its, I'm sure, massive treasury in exchange for such an important artifact as this.
Totally massive, but I would have to go back and check with them first. But I'm sure they'd say yes.
I mean, can we just get it in
We'll
writing
be sure to hold
first
it in
before
escrow
we-
for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to
I
say,
don't-
my brother and I, we don't have the greatest relation with law enforcement. It's kind of a family thing, and
Oh, my law enforcement is a family thing too. But to give any money to you, I think I'd have to ask my daddy first.
Who here has any relationships with either the Dragon Mistress or Prince of Shadows?
I have both.
Me.
So both of you, okay, particularly the Dragon Mistress.
I do.
Yes.
Um,
It's complicated, but it's there.
all right. You will know, Ferris, from your travels around the Allied Kingdoms, will know that the Kingdom of Gardenia was definitely one of the ones that the Dragon Mistress does not officially recognize as a member of the Allied Kingdoms. However, from both of your connection with Prince of Shadows, knows that it is still a fairly active kingdom in spite of that.
so, I mean, we don't really need that piece of paper, do we, Ferris?
I mean,
God, they're
Yes.
getting away
Not
with it.
really. I mean, you read this?
I mean, to be honest, well, I don't read well. You know that. And, that summer, it was a long
Yeah,
summer.
the summer school was not
Yeah,
really
it's,
beneficial
well,
to you, was it?
I don't deal with authority
Yeah.
well. Let's just leave it at that and move on, okay? But
Alyssa did say she
no,
could translate it.
well, I mean, they have use
I
for it.
can
We're just really in
translate
it for the. I mean,
I can.
For the adventure, really.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Of course, no, we wouldn't mean anything but
So,
that. Yeah.
Yeah. We have decided to turn a new leaf.
Of course,
I
become
like these.
one of the extremely well-adjusted members of society. Of course.
Right. So, I mean, assuming that we can come along to make sure that we get our just due, of course, we would be happy
Of
to
course.
share this with you.
As equals, partners.
Yes, yes.
I'm sure Daddy would be so happy.
Oh,
Give me
God.
scroll.
Well, let's come forward and just kind of eyeing that axe of hers. Hand the scroll over.
So, Rubber Ducky, where do we go next?
I guess first I'd look it over and be like,
Yeah, I don't get it. Here you go.
Oh, thank God! Finally! Right. Okay.
Who invited the bird?
Who invited you?
I invited myself.
All
You
right.
guys have no idea, no idea the length that I have been to get this piece of paper.
So it's valuable, you said.
Only to me.
I hold my axe.
You know what else is really valuable? Life.
Not
Some would
really.
say the most valuable.
No, I disagree. Spend it quick, and then for a lot of people, it's gone.
Oh god.
Now, dancing lasts forever.
Alyssa's just spreading out the piece of paper over one of the boxes and looking at it and going, yes. Oh, and then you go here. Oh, goodness. Oh, right. Okay. All right. I never would have thought of that. Right. Okay.
I'd
Alright.
say that Fenrir is looking over her shoulder, but he doesn't really need to do much.
Yeah.
He's
Alright.
looking over her
Just like-
shoulder,
Yeah.
so
Pretending to agree with everything she's saying, like I know exactly what she's going through. Just nodding. Yes.
kind of
yes,
poke at
this
one
all
of the
makes sense.
propellers for her flying ships.
Guys.
This
Right.
mass design is all wrong.
Right.
You can.
No. Yeah.
You can, for get more information out of the scroll, you can roll an intelligence-based background check, or spend an icon die.
Can
All of
I?
us or just her?
She is the one holding it. I mean, if you wanted to spend an icon die to try to get something out of it, absolutely. But she is the one who has the ability to kind of study it right now.
Yeah.
I apologize for asking a little bit out of character, but how did you guys do the attribute plus background check boxes?
They're actually on the character sheet.
So
You can change the attribute if you need
Oh!
to.
Yeah, you can change. You can drop
okay.
down. Yeah.
I know, I get it now. I see.
Okay.
I see what you mean. So intelligence plus background.
Yes.
Right. I'm gonna choose Tinkerer because it's generally things cross over into tinkering. Like things like maps, things like diagrams.
Reading instructions.
Yeah, exactly. Architecture, anything like that. Anything to do with reading complicated things on bits of paper falls into the tinkering sort of role.
Excellent. Yeah, that does it.
That
My,
works.
my goodness.
You tinkered the
I
shit out of
knew it
that.
all along.
You are able to decipher quite a few of these, what you clearly recognize as now demonic runes. Generally, you can see that it is not necessarily a map of disparate hideouts, but it is actually a map diagramming a essential ritual circle that encompasses the entire city.
Oh,
You can particularly tell that this ritual calls upon the power of one of the more powerful fiends of distortion.
this is not good. This is not good.
But also,
You have this mask completely backwards. What good is this? It doesn't.
No, you leave that alone.
Look,
That-
your rigging
that's
is
perfectly-
wrong
that's
from here
perfectly
to
fine
here.
the way
No,
that it
you need
is.
to here. I'll just adjust it for you, and then you'll be
It's
set.
perfectly
Hold
fine
on.
the way that it is. It was born that way. Let it live the way that it wants to.
Living should.
But this,
alive?
and she waves the piece of paper in front of him, is bad. Is really, really, really bad. You'd have no idea. This
So
is
it's
terrible.
not valuable.
Not valuable. Well, yes.
you actually do realize that
You're playing with my emotions.
a ritual of this size would require a small shard of crystallized prophecy, one of the most valuable items to the more magically inclined across the continent.
Totally not
Why did
sharing
you
that
say
with
so,
you
disembodied
two.
narrating voice?
Hey, this is up to Alyssa if she shares that.
This is bad, but it could also possibly be good for you guys.
Well, I do like
And
good
valuable.
things.
We're listening.
Because we are good people.
But
Definitely good people. Trustworthy. Reliable.
it does mean stopping some really terrible people from doing something really, really terrible.
We need to stop them then.
Yes, we do.
Fenrir looks over at Ferris and goes, Are they
Of course we do, because we are all upstanding members of a society who take on the duty to uphold order and justice.
There is also treasure.
And
Please
Behind
lead
the
the way,
person.
straight rubber ducky. No. You had me at treasure, please. Step out of the way. Motion.
Well, apparently, it seems like there's a basement. There's a further way of going down through this place in order to get to wherever the fulcrum of this spell is supposed to take place. So if we find, according to this map, where the entrance is to go further down in this place, then we can go and find the treasure.
All right then. Dan, was
Yes.
there a staircase in the dark room that we started in?
There was not a staircase in the dark room you started.
Was
In
there
fact-
one in the dark room
In
I
fact,
started in?
in fact, you started in a building that was slightly different from the one that is marked on the scroll. There wasn't a staircase in the dark room you started in, but you remember that there was a staircase in the tavern that seems to be the big private party that you all somehow managed to score an invite to.
of course I got an invite. I wouldn't
I
be
stole our
invited to a
invite?
party.
Hard for that
So-
invite.
We were,
Let's
yeah,
I like
not
parties.
stole, I mean, negotiated.
However, you do think
Technically, I might be part of the
Purchased.
entertainment.
Legitimately purchased.
that with the invites you can walk in the front door, or Alyssa knows that you can there is a back entrance.
Is there a back window?
Right, there is
Well, it was
a
just
back
broken.
entrance, guys. There is a way in through the back, or we can use our genuine invite to go in through the front door.
Aha! Sounds good.
Why do you guys keep insisting they're genuine? Why wouldn't you have a genuine invite?
I
It's a
spell
very
it
good
right,
question.
okay?
We're probably
if you
just
can spell
we're probably
genuine
just
right,
worrying about it.
it is genuine.
You know, all those untrustworthy people in the world. And whatnot. Never know.
Yes.
But you're right. We have no reason to be concerned. We're simply being what is
Cautious.
the word, Ferris? Cautious. Thank you, Ferris. But please,
Jet.
lead the way. Let's. Why don't we nip this thing in the bud, if you don't mind? We'll just go right to it.
I like
He
buds.
begins itching
Let's
the
go.
scar on his lip.
Evil plots to stop.
Alright, which way do you lead them, Alyssa? Front way or back way?
Right, so let's go in through the front.
Alright.
Is the
As
door
if
10
we
feet
were a
across?
party. Oh no!
Oh,
What kind of party is this?
Alright.
ain't no party like an occult party.
You see, yes, the carpet is definitely disconcerting, as well as this table here of near identical looking men.
It's
No.
the Grundle Jack quintuplets.
Oh my god.
You could see an argument between a man who is clearly a pirate and a gnome who is possibly a smuggler. Up here, you see an attractive elven lady talking with a charming gnomish lass. The bar, of course, has the two biggest fixtures. The bartender, who actually looks like a plant golem, covered in moss and hulking with, a bow tie and those arm garters. And the second most common thing at the bar, a sullen dwarf. And then the last thing you see is a impossibly huge bouncer standing in front of a door.
Go Godzilla.
It's a troll.
Well then.
Well, I'm gonna go take a seat with the clearly a pirate and possibly a smuggler table and just listen.
And I'm just gonna stride right up to the ladies.
I'll go over to the bar.
I think the identical-looking men are quite intimidating, so I think I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna follow to the bar.
All right. As Fenrir approaches, the pirate's pretty much talking. It's just like, I don't like the look of this. I don't like the sound of this. It's not right. I mean, chaos cults are one thing. You know, that's the part of the craziness in this land. But I don't like pirates and the Crusader working together. That's unnatural. And you just see the smuggler start talking, yes, but it's been extraordinarily profitable. And then he kind of sees Fenrir approaching and then just gives like the shut up look.
Profitable is a wonderful world. Wonderful world. I can't speak. Excuse me, hold on. Word. Glad I got that out there. There we go.
Clearly,
What you two talking about?
character.
Business, of course. Yes, completely in character.
Yes.
Never flub over a word. Yes.
Business.
Do I recognize either of these guys? Being as I'm totally not a pirate, but yeah.
I don't know. Do you recognize the pirate?
Can I roll a background? Or should I just say?
You can just say if you want.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I recognize him.
All right. This cautious pirate.
What have you gotten yourself into, Tim? Tim, the pirate.
Fenrir, what are you doing here?
Well, I have an invitation. Why wouldn't I come?
Jeez. Well, I guess there's been lots of work for us to do. I guess there's been a lot of work for us to do, and you know, with as I said, like between he kind of head tilts to the carpet, and you know, with the Crusader thing as well. But I'm just worried.
Really? Tell me more. He turns his head towards possibly a smuggler that he doesn't recognize.
It's like, all right, well, Tim knows you. Who are you?
Me? I'm a concerned, upstanding citizen.
Oh, yeah. You're a concerned, upstanding citizen that knows Tim, who's slit 30 throats in the past 40 days. That's not quite...
Tim,
That's...
you've been slacking.
That's...
Tim is hardcore.
He just looks, it's like, I know it's not one for one like I normally do. And there was that run when I was like 30 and 25. That was pretty good. But, you know...
When you were on my crew, it was at least 2 a day. You are just... Did you get married? Is
Look,
your wife holding you back now?
No, it's... There's all these dudes in armor going around now. Like the Crusader guys, ever since they started building the ships in the port. I don't know what Sherwood's thinking.
Tim, we talked about this. It's not a slice anymore. It's a stab and a pull out. Straight in and then outwards. You don't cut across anymore. You gotta keep it up. I'm so sorry. What was your name again? You never introduced. You didn't introduce me. It's so rude of Tim. I know.
I'm Lay Burtroot.
Burtroot? Burnt-root?
Burtroot. I deal in goods.
Good.
And that's all he says.
That's good, I guess. So these Crusader guys, right? I mean,
No,
what are you
it's
gonna do about them?
Tim. It just looks a little frazzled. It's not the technique. You remember when we hit up the Empire for a bit? You know, rivers aren't quite the same as the open sea, but you know they had those like phalanx guys, and that wasn't too hard to get a little armor punch in, right? It's just the fact that you know these Crusader guys don't give a fuck. They only need to think that you're a part of these. Like, they only need to think that you're demon-touched, and then they fucking throw you into jail or beat the living shit out of you. And there's a lot of them. They're organized. They travel in groups. And Lay kind of sits back.
Pirate crews do.
Lay kind of responds that pirate crews find business where there's business, like shore work did. Tim's just being a stick in the mud old timer.
Well, that does sound like Tim. What was your proposition, Mr. Burger?
My proposition is that, look, we get on, we start supplying the ships, right? And then when we're in with the ships, supplying the ships, then we can, supply the soldiers with some extra stuff, right? Okay.
I like your plan, but I do have to say one thing. It's not very... just doesn't feel piratey enough. What do you do after that?
Well, that was pretty much as far as I got.
You are short-sighted, my friend! Tim, what would we do after that? What did we do? Remember that one time in, what was the name of that place? Had the flowers.
Oh, the what? Gardenia?
Yeah, that place. Remember all the throats we slit over there?
Yeah, no, we, organized...
What did we do on that ship after we got on board?
We organized the deal, we got their trust, and then we slit their throats and took the ship.
Exactly, and that's what pirates do, Mr. Burtroot. Do you not understand this concept?
Did I hear any of that?
You're pretty far away.
No, probably not.
Leia throws his arms up in the air and makes kind of like a shockingly loud sound for a gnome, and you kind of see the bouncer in the corner, like, give a look over to see if nothing's going on. He's like, nothing's the matter here, nothing's the matter here.
Quite the bouncer over there. What's his name?
I don't know. He's not. This is
possibly large, isn't he? Yeah.
This is like this is Tim and I's normal hangout, but they got it all decked out for this party. We can't even get downstairs to where like the VIP room is.
Just not thinking like a pirate.
Oh, that man! You'll need a hacksaw to slit that man's throat. Have you seen it? It's impossibly through.
No. See, the way to be a pirate is not to slit the throat. The way to be a pirate is to know when you're supposed to slit the throat. Like, you see those three guys over there?
The ones that all look shockingly similar?
Yeah, those three guys. What if you started a fight in the corner with them? What do you think that bouncer would do?
They'd probably come over and beat the shit out of all of us.
No. But you'd have all three of those guys mixed in with that impossibly large bouncer, right?
Okay, I see where you're going.
How much easier you think it would be to get down to the basement once you do that? Also, Malkesh's voice is slipping in, and I'm trying really hard to hold him back.
You just have to... Oh my god! That's a brilliant plan! And now we'll see what's up with... Yeah. And now we'll see what's up with Ferris. Ferris, you approach two chatting ladies who have had a little drink and they're giggling and...
That's the best kind of lady.
What's your opening line?
Ladies, can I buy you another drink?
The gnome looks up at you, and then the lady looks at you and kind of brightens up a little bit, and kind of the elf is like, "Oh yes, I'd love a drink. What brings you here, handsome?"
Oh, nothing. Nothing of any import. I'm just here to enjoy the night.
Yeah.
And perhaps some company.
Oh, well, there's company to be had here. We're going downstairs. You hear the gnome talk. We're going downstairs pretty soon ourselves. Only the
Going downstairs. I didn't know there was a basement to this place.
Oh, it's the VIP room to this party.
The VIP room.
Mm-hmm. It's the gnome just gives like a point over. It's like, yeah, I know, my boyfriend's watching the door.
Look, quick, double take, and then slowly turn his entire body towards the elven lass.
She looks, I'm unattached.
So am I.
No, we just met
My
a
name's
few.
Ferris. Ferris
Oh.
Finnegan.
Fair. Oh, I see. I see. No, we just she winks at you. We met up with some magical types. Wink, wink. And you know what? I don't know. I don't. Maybe we should roll. Maybe you should get that drink. Get that drink, and then we'll talk more about who we met up with.
I will be right back.